Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Pepe Update. Today we're looking at 974 today, and the channel is still intact, and we're probably expecting to see Pepe coming all the way down to the channel in the next coming few days. So right now we try to break above this little bit of a pattern here, but we failed big time, right? So we could have broken out of it, we could have pushed up and then actually go down. I actually try to take a trade here, but I was shorting Pepe, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. I did enter, and then they took my stop loss, and exactly just right at my stop loss they came to my stop and then consolidated. For some reason I thought they were going to pump it up and I'm going to open up a short position here, but they didn't do that. And yeah, it actually failed to cross that, and you consolidated, and now you're coming down, of course. So I do think that some stop losses are placed down at 958 or maybe even lower to 900 levels. So I think those stop losses are going to be taken away. But the thing is that once you come to the lower part of this little bit of a channel, I think you could expect a small entry. Today is 29, and we're just like 2 days away to close the monthly candle, August, to close the private as well. And also not forget that we also give thanks to this dexrp, who are actually the first people to build a decentralized exchange. And if you want to get into their IDO right now, which is super cheap, you can have the opportunity to rip off up to 3 to 4x in return. Even this meme coin right here, SPX 6969, if you want to get something that can according to SPX 6969, the thing is that they claim if they get listed on exchanges, because they're $1 million market cap right now, you could even win like a 50x in returns in the future. That's like 50x, man. $5,000 for $100. That's pretty insane. Anyway, so Pepe could actually go on and continue to go down to this lowest support line, and I think that's just gonna be 883. So if you end up coming down here, you could end up purchasing a little bit of Pepe, maybe put a buying bid down there, and I think from here, if you just bounce off from there, you could actually win a 17% move to the upside. So right now you're still in the middle, okay, and it's hard to say you're gonna go down, and anything can happen. You could even have a potential double bottom here, one bottom here, second bottom, and then try to consolidate a little bit and then try to come up and then go down. So the thing is that it's always a good practice just to wait for the actual final touch of the trend line itself. If it does consolidate a little bit and then in the future goes down maybe to even 838, well, as long as you just touch that trend line. And also keep in mind, it is also very tricky, right? For example, we saw the trend line touching almost one time here. You could have bought a little bit of a profit and then stopped taking out. You bought again, stopped taking out. You bought again, stopped taking out, and then they finally actually pumped up. So that is also one thing that is very painful when it comes down to buying in a lower support, and I'm actually going to tell you in detail what I mean by this. So if I come to the side here, and let's actually start fresh. So notice how you may have this lower trend line and then you may have an upper trend line. Buying at the lower trend line is harder than selling at the highest trend line, and I'm going to tell you what I mean by this. So if, let's say, the prices came down here, you told yourself that I just bought off the support, right? They could go down and consolidate, your stop loss may be taken away, you buy again, your stop loss can be taken away, a little bit of a pump, then they go down, your stop loss can be taken away. So it becomes really hard and tricky. But if you come up here, right, you come up here and then you go down, and let's say you bought at this area, your stop loss is right here, at least you don't have that drama of going up and up and up, right? If you go up, that's it, invalidation happens. Because from here, all you could do is you could consolidate a little bit, go up and down, and eventually drop down to the lowest part of the channel. So this is also a very small, tiny detail, when you actually look at how things are simple or how much tough they are. So in my opinion, if I was actually planning a lot that if it actually comes up to the highest part of the trend line, that would be a nice entry. And then in here, you could put a stop loss even at 1156 right there. and that will, play out without any problem. Right here, whenever it goes down there's a chance that it could consolidate a little bit more. You could even buy off 885. It could continue to go lower, maybe even 833, maybe make a fake out of the channel and then go up to the upside. It's a little bit difficult, right? Trading is kind of tricky nowadays. So that's it for the video, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Love.